Jelena, welcome to
Hello.
Puerto Roche. Hello. This is not your first time here in Puerto Roche. You played in the tournament in 2010. Do you remember that time?
Of course, I remember. First of all, pleasure to be here with all of you. I have been away from the media, from the limelight for a long time, and happy to be here in Puerto Roche after so many years. I love this place. It's a beautiful, beautiful scenery, beautiful, friendly people, and happy to be back.
And good shopping. You bought swimsuit. Do you still have it?
Maybe I gained weight. I cannot fit in it anymore. I wish. I
Yeah.
wish.
Yeah, you said that you vanished from the media life. You cannot find you in Serbian press, and your Instagram account is not updated for a long time. Why? Because
Why
of
do
the
you think is
motherhood?
that?
Yeah, because of the motherhood?
Of course, a motherhood. I became a mother. I have a daughter she will be soon 3 years old, and I dedicate my love and energy to her. And I really honestly didn't give birth for someone else to take care of her. So I enjoy this private life, family life, away from the media. And the media should respect that. We all have choices, and not everyone has to put their private life on the plate for everyone to see, and I just chose this way.
Has life completely changed? You also have a strong bond with your mother. She is also here.
Of course, to be honest, my mother is my idol. It's someone I admire, and she raised 3 kids. And I know how much work and dedication and time she has dedicated to us to become good people. And I had, I was lucky enough to become a professional player due to family support. And they did not put pressure on me to become something. It was also my will, and with their support, I was able to be successful.
So now you're a mother. How hard was it to transition from professional athlete to post-athletic life? It was challenging or not? Can you share some stories, just journeys?
My journey
From the tennis career and at the end of the career and now to motherhood. How hard was that for you to end career because of injury?
To be honest, having a long career, professional career, almost 20 years, and I stopped. I had a severe back injury, which actually made me stop. Then I had my child, and when you love, when you see that little adorable human being, I don't think nothing is hard. Yeah, no matter what she needs, I'm there to help and to play a part in her development and growing.
We are talking now about your private life, but you opened your private life during a tennis career, as was seen in the movie Jelena's World. It was before Netflix, before Kardashians. iPhone was 1 year old. What was the message of that movie, Jelena's World?
First of all, the way it started was one lady, a producer, her name was Tanya Brzakovic, and she watched me play many matches, and she saw at the time, she was not actually a tennis fan, she just was watching, and she saw a girl falling down, struggling on the tennis court, then finding a way to get up. And it gave her motivation and desire to explore and to see what this girl is about. How is she handling this situation? And this is, the sports. And as a professional athlete, you're week in, week out. You fall, you have hard times, you get beaten, you lose. And you have to be mentally strong to have that mindset, okay, I get up, I have to analyze what I've done wrong, go up and be strong again to compete, because the next week maybe you will win the tournament. So having a good attitude, positive, and trying hard and always working on yourself, this is how this movie started. She had this desire to meet me as a person and to see how I function. And she contacted my mother, and I accepted this. It was a great idea. And to show a little bit about my personality, my world, the world as a tennis player, what we do on the court, off the court, the challenges we face on a daily basis. So it was great, and I'm quite grateful that we were able to make it.
Did the other tennis players like that idea or not? They were also in the movies?
Some gave an interview. Some played a small part, gave some opinions.
In the movie, it's a description. Jelena is not a superhero. She has ups and downs, as you said, no success, but also defeats. She cries when she is sad and smiles when she is happy. She doesn't fear showing herself and her feelings as they really are. And
True.
that makes her a super idol. Not superhero, but super idol.
True, I was one of those tennis players that showed emotions on the tennis court. First of all, I loved the sport. I had this passion for this sport. Even in the beginning when I started to play, it was not my parents' wish, it was my wish to play. As I looked at it as a game, I enjoyed going out there, finding a way to win, using the intellect, and finding methods to beat my opponents. But on the tennis court, something when it comes to me, honestly, it's like a change of personality at times when I'm losing. I curse, I cry.
What did mother say that you cursed?
I curse, I may cry, I may, at times even be, but I smile, I laugh at my mistakes, I applaud at my opponent for great shots. I was pretty honest, and people could see that, and my mother actually did not love the cursing, and she was always telling to me, people are watching you, young kids, but it was my way of letting my frustration out, and I don't say it's a good thing to do, but it was my way of handling my emotions, because you're alone. It's an individual sport, and you are battling those emotions and roller coasters in your head, and you have to find a way to be calm, or when you get frustrated, let it out and get back on track again.
You mentioned young kids. What advice would you give to Jelena at 10 years old or maybe at 18 years old? Now, to Jelena when she was 10 or 18 years old?
First, my opinion is, first of all, love what you do. Enjoy it. Go there with a smile on your face, not because you are trying to fulfill someone else's ambitions. I don't think you should be miserable and go and do a job that you like to do, because life is so short and it passes so fast. Strive after your dreams. Have the dreams. Set goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals. That try to find a good team of people that may help you achieve it. Because maybe at times you think you know everything, but that's not the case. You find the professionals in different departments that may help you. With the mentality, with the taking care of your body. You need a lot of things and factors that play a big role in achieving great results and being number one in the world, or not just 1 year, for many years to last.
Yeah, you also have big dreams in movie industry. I read somewhere, yes, that you would like to star a romantic comedy with George Clooney or Keanu Reeves.
When was that?
I don't know. I read somewhere.
Kid, maybe.
Yeah, I read somewhere in the Serbian press.
That was maybe as a kid. Probably had many dreams at the time.
George Clooney, Keanu Reeves. What would you choose now?
Brad Pitt, you name it. But that's not the case now. That dream is gone.
Romantic comedy, not some action movies.
Romantic comedy. That doesn't sound like me. I don't think. Are you sure? It was,
yes.
God, maybe
I
it was
will
a joke.
double check this.
Maybe it was taken from another context, because I like to joke and maybe that was the case.
What about your fashion designer dream? Is that true or not? You tried almost everything And what's
try
more
everything.
impressive is that it was also during your tennis career.
Actually, I love fashion, and I wanted, and I did one fashion show with one company, Serbian company, Mona at the time. But as you know, to be honest, I don't like to be one-dimensional, but when you're a tennis player, professional tennis player, you cannot be in focus. You cannot focus on too many things. You can use some other activities in order to relax yourself and that will help you play better, whatever that is for you. But if you're going to lose a lot of energy outside of that, then you will play the toll in your career in the tennis.
What about if I mention the word confidence?
Confidence.
It's often said to be a key factor of success. What do you think? How did you build and maintain your confidence as a tennis player? You had ups and downs and cursing and everything. Sorry, Mama.
Confidence, and probably all the athletes will agree that it's very hard to build confidence and so easy to lose it. And you're always, trying to improve your game and trying to feel comfortable with yourself and always striving for perfection. For me, honestly, the way I was finding my confidence before I was going to events was trying to tune my game. Those little details that play a big part. When I go on stage, and the tennis court was my stage where I competed, that, I've done a lot of repetitions. I've hit those shots many times on the practice court, that when I go there, I believe in it, and no matter if my life depended on it, I will play it and I will make it. And that's how I was building my confidence, and of course, wins. Winning gives you there is nothing that brings better confidence than winning a lot of matches and winning tournaments.
When we are talking about confidence, we often talk about Novak Djokovic. Maybe what did you learn from him? You're a bit older, not too much, but still.
Oh.
Just
no, just
2 years.
2 years, and you say it like,
sorry.
Come on. No, just I admire him a lot. He's a tremendous athlete, tremendous person. What he has achieved, it's almost, you cannot say it's human. The discipline that he has, the mindset that he has, the resilience, the strength, is like unlike others. One he is just born that way. It's a phenomenal achievement, and I'm proud as his fellow player colleague. I'm proud as also Serbian that what he has done and the results he has achieved, the records he has broken, and the way he functions. He has dedicated his life and the support of his family. It's a big sacrifice. We all tennis players and athletes in general, we go through we have to make a lot of sacrifices, and the families, parents, especially my mother, she played and had a big burden on her shoulders, to put me on the right journey, and, my brothers. And the same with Djokovic, handling mother and father, handling 2 other sons, him playing. A lot of money is involved. There is no financial resources to push the kid, to help him achieve, his dreams. It's very difficult life, but once you make it, I think you appreciate it. And I respect what he has done and his family, and just big respect.
What about women's tennis? Do you watch it or not? Correct me if I'm wrong, but women's tennis nowadays, maybe it's not so competitive as in your days. You played against Williams sisters and all the Russians and 2 Belgian player, Ana Ivanovic. It's hard to compare different times, but still you had quite opponents, huh?
You think so?
Yes, it was really hard. And
I
the
think,
Slovenians,
yeah.
Katerina Srebotnik is somewhere here.
Yeah, I used to play with Serena Williams, just being across, and having her on the other side of the net was was unbelievable. And first of all, I always dreamed to play against, the big legends and the big stars. And I remember when I came to Bolletier's Academy and just seeing them live, Monica Seles, Serena Williams, and those players. And after having a chance to play against them and having a chance to beat them,
yes,
was special. And at the time, there was a period of time when I actually had the winning score against Serena Williams. I think maybe 4-3 could be.
Yes.
And I don't think she liked to play so much against me at the time when
Which one was harder to play, maybe? You beat Serena 4 times and Venus 10 times, I think, or 7 times.
Oh.
And you beat Venus 1 time, 6-1, 6-0. Do you
Really?
remember? Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
you're right.
So,
You're right.
which one was harder?
Luckily, it was not.
Which one was harder?
Yes.
Serena
Thank
or
you.
Venus? What do you say?
Yeah, you're right. Now
Yeah?
the memory is becoming short after having
why I'm here.
having a child. To be honest, I did beat Serena and Venus actually in 2 days.
Yes,
In
you
less
are
than-
one of few players that beat both sisters in the
Yes,
same tournament.
in less than 24 hours, I managed to beat them both.
One big
And
applause.
Thank you. I think they did not sleep well, those nights. I was their nightmare, Okay, one loss, but then 2 sisters, I think, not great.
Why were they so good, maybe? We saw the
Why?
film, the movie and everything. What did you admire with them?
I admired many things. Also, I don't know if you have watched their movie, and the sacrifice the father and the mother made, coming from also, small ghetto place and struggling and not having money. But the father believed and the mother, they believed. They had a strong belief, and they did not follow rules. There is no specific key or method. This is the way you will achieve and become a great professional tennis player or big champion. You have to find your own way, what works for you, analyze, learn, strive after your dreams. And the father believed when no one believed at the time, and they made it. And they became the biggest legends of our sport, broke a lot of records and all of that. They are such powerful women, strong physically and mentally, and I admire them very much, and it was a big pleasure to share the court with them.
And your mother also believed in you. Can you share maybe a specific instance where your mother's support was instrumental in your success?
Yes, there was a big moment in my young career at the time. I think I was maybe 18, 19 years old. And I had many consecutive losses in a row. And I said to my mother, I want to quit. I don't want to play anymore. I told her I don't want to just fill up the draw and be part of the draw. If I'm playing, I want to win, not just go to a tournament and go out. And my mother, we had a talk. I said I want to, because I wanted to go to university, and I said whatever I will do something that I will be successful, because at the moment I'm not successful in this. And I was not interested. And I wanted to quit. So my mom, we had a talk, and she said, the losers quit and the winners find a way to win. Get up, go, work hard, find what's going. Why are you losing? And I was crying. I said, no, this is enough. Enough of, and somehow it gave me motivation. I changed my mindset. I went on the court. I won my first match, and I was like scratching my eyes. Is it true? Is it for real? I won my first match. And believe it or not, in less than 6 months, I finished the year as number 12 in the world and was named, and I got the award as the most improved player of the year.
One applause. for Jelena and her mother.
Thanks so much.
And you are also a number one. How does it feel to be a former number one? Does it mean something to you now, when you look back to your career?
You know, at the time when that was happening, you do not get to enjoy it as you should. And it's happening so fast, and you're playing. And I remember I finished the year as the best player in the world, and it was like some burden coming off my shoulder. It was my childhood dream. Everyone dreams of being number one in anything, even being best in your building. It's a success. Being, coming from a small country like Serbia, becoming the best tennis player in the world, it's indescribable, and at the, pure joy at the moment from my family. We did it, you're proud of yourself. All the sacrifice, all the hard work, all the sweat and blood that you go through. People do not understand. They just see what happened. They just see the glorious parts. You're holding the trophy. You're winning. You're there. The standing ovations, the applauses you are getting after having having the success. But people do not see what it takes to become a champion, and how much hard work, and how much, those ups and downs, and challenges, and tears, and hard moments that you go through financially as well, not maybe able to sustain all those expenses that is needed to afford to invest in the career. All of those, and then achieving and becoming number one, it's all worth it.
We're coming to the end of this interview. It's the second set. You're leading me 6-4, 5-3. You have 2 match points, so 2 questions. This is not mine, but it's good.
I'm winning, or you?
You are winning, of course. I'm not so good.
I let you win this. I'm not competitive
okay, I'm winning.
anymore.
I have 2 match points.
I'm not competitive anymore. My daughter can be now. I passed that to her. I let her win. And as well, I'll be nice this time.
Okay. Simple question. It's not mine, but it's good. If you could have a gigantic billboard, what would it say and why?
My billboard?
Yeah, you can say something. 1 sentence there. We can change it with conversation with Foreman. What would you write?
Nothing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Everything is achievable, what you put your mind and dedication to it. Nothing is impossible, because it shows small country like Serbia and having number ones in the world without really the tradition in tennis at the time, and without resources like some other countries, and having the success. So it really shows nothing is impossible. Believe and go after it.
Okay, this was your point, but I still get 1 match point, okay? For the last question.
You really want to win?
Yes. As a role model for many aspiring athletes, can you share any advice or lesson you learned from your personal journey that you think others could benefit from? And we have kids here also.
Yes.
Maybe you
my
advice, yes. Short advice.
Short advice. Invest in your body, in a good team. Because if you want to last and have a good career and be successful, I think you should surround yourself with a great team that will support you, help you. Also health-wise, maybe you have the talent, but if your body is getting injured constantly, you cannot play. You're depending on your body and on your mind. I personally, I thought at the moment I could do anything, play all the tournaments without getting tired, and I could do it, but then I paid the toll. Many injuries coming up. So invest, believe in yourself, surround yourself with good people that will support you, that will help you in the good, because a lot of players and successful athletes will tell you this. Everyone is with you when you're successful. Everyone wants to take the cherry on the cake and celebrate. But when the things are not going well, there are very few people that will stand by your side and help you. So those are the people that you should keep and go along the journey to achieve great things.
Okay, I will take your advice about the body because I'm getting weight. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, and